This is a short video by Austin Ex-Beezer, who was Austin Beezer, one of Foodie Beauty's followers and members, who recently canceled his membership with her after years of following her. So let's listen in. By the way, I'm not trying to snipe or steal your stuff, Austin Ex-Beezer. Please go to his channel, y'all. Support, like his video. I'm just doing a short reaction. Here we go.
So, sorry I'm in the dark, you guys. Long story, but I just feel like I needed to give my input on everything that happened today regarding Chantal, who I supported for a good period of time and actually tried to support her and be her friend in a lot of different ways. I feel like her hanging out with Natter the past few days was a huge slap in the face to actual victims of domestic violence and sexual assault. And anyone that can continue to support someone like that who lies to you and lies to your face is not a good person. And I was a Beezer for a good period of time. I've watched her since the BB days.
Long time.
But continuing to support someone like that is not okay, and hopefully I can help other people realize that it's a huge slap in the face to actual victims. So I'm done with her. I'm completely done with her, and I wish her well. But I've come to terms with the fact that she's a very selfish human being. She doesn't care about the impact her actions have on others that have actually gone through these things
At all.
And I'm no longer giving money and or support to her buying her bum ass boyfriend's steaks to grill at the Knights Inn in Cornwall. So fuck that. And fuck her. And fuck the rest of the Beezers that did not come to the same realization I did today. Good night.
Okay, so that was Austin Ex-Beezer. Let's read some of the comments. Erica in America, great minds think alike. I unsubscribed and canceled my membership. I too have been a viewer since the BB days. Chantal's not a good person. She's selfish and using her VIBs to fund 3 horrendously lazy slobs. Herself, Pete and Natter, I'm done. Pete said, took you long enough. Drip said someone didn't get enough attention from his queen. You already know how disgusting of a person she is and insulted everyone that spoke on it along the way. We have varying comments. Someone said, way to go, Austin. I know you were a strong supporter. It wasn't easy for you. Hopefully more VIBs follow suit. Brooke was blocked. Maybe she'll come to her senses. I was a member of Chantal's for like a month and then I canceled just because she started well, I think the month after was when her channel was deleted. So I think it automatically, and I just never came back because she was so abusive to her viewers, as a whole. What do y'all think about this video? He has another video on his channel that I won't show. You can go watch it for yourself, where he is, it shows him unsubbing or, canceling his membership to prove it. It is, from the moment I heard that she had filed charges against Natter, someone said you'll be back in a few days. I never went back. Once I say I'm done, I'm done. And I still watch her from time to time. Mostly I watch her on reaction channels, but I just felt like paying, I really don't have a personal issue, but actually paying for that to be insulted, I just feel like when she filed those charges against Natter, I didn't know whether they were real or not. But I've said this before on here, me being me, I felt like she was just a scorned woman that wanted to get back at him out of jealousy. And sooner or later, she admitted that that's what it was about. So some people are saying, are the charges even real? I mean, either way, that's fucked up. Let's say they aren't real. You don't play about stuff like that just to get views. It's not cute. I don't actually have a personal problem with her. I think she has some less than desirable qualities, but again, it ain't affecting my health or my wealth. So personally, it didn't affect me. I just didn't like the whole, like, she's kind of abusive to her chat. So, someone mentions that Erica in America, it is highly insulting to real victims of domestic abuse in SA. Um, I really think many of her VIBs are lonely, including myself, and she uses their weaknesses to her advantage. Well, her too. She's paying someone to be with her. So pot meet kettle. Um, Someone said, I don't think she lied about being abused. I would always defend his actions because in my mind, I thought he would change. There are situations like that. I don't know. Let me be clear and say I don't know because I wasn't there. Nobody really knows but those two. But she basically said that when the police, if there was a report, asked her, would you have filed this report if he wasn't with Dee Dee? And she was like, probably not. It just smacked of, I made this shit up to, get back at him or for revenge, or I'm exaggerating what happened. Like, it's some sick people out there, y'all. You got people that have kids that use them as pawns against one of the parent, with visitation rights. You got people that do all kind of sick shit. They'll make up abuse allegations. And then given Natter's history and his past, what we know about him, it wouldn't be far-fetched for people to believe something like that, even if it didn't happen. So, someone said, Austin, I'm sorry you're upset, but you should realize that toxic, abusive relationships are complicated and they often drag on for a long time. The fact that she keeps going back is textbook and it's upsetting. It's not up for us to decide what gets to happen unless you didn't mention something. What makes us sure that she's lied about what happened to her? For me, it's a sixth sense. But again, it could have happened. And I have been in, not physically, because I'd be in prison right now, but an emotionally abusive relationship before a couple of times. Thank goodness I'm wiser now. And it is a cycle of going back. You know what I mean? It's harder to leave those types of relationships. But I think she's just as abusive as him if he is abusive to her. I really think that, and this is getting really deep here, and I'm going to end this in a second. I really think she has a humiliation fetish, and there's a reason that she referred to him as Dom when they first started dating. I think she gets off on all that, and I think that's their kink. Like, he treats her like crap, and she actually approves of it and likes it. That's my theory, but she won't admit that. She won't admit that that's her kink. I don't think on camera, because she don't keep it real. I'm keeping it real. I've been around in the swinger, BDSM, and all that scene and lifestyle, and I've seen people with those kinks. And that's really how she comes off to me, and how he comes off is kind of like a dom. I don't know for sure, but look, put y'all's thoughts in the comments. I thought this was just an interesting video. But I don't think the charges are real. I think she made it up because she's a scorned woman. And she's also very selfish, narcissistic, and I should know, I've dealt with enough of them, and manipulative. And to me, she looks for people in vulnerable situations that she can manipulate with her money. I'm not saying Natter is like Prince Charming or he hasn't done what he's done. Of course not. But this is just my opinion now. This is not, the gospel. But in my opinion, she manipulates through her money. Just the fact that she said in the Cuba Rage, I paid your rent. And I'm not going to repeat exactly what she said, but she said, I paid your rent and then you went and had sex with Dee Dee. As if to say, I bought you. How dare you? I bought you. You're my property now. How dare you go over here? But put your comments down below and see you later.